everybody. It's Friday night. What a long week. So, it's just been love's shop all week. First with that trailer, and then I could have fixed it myself, which, you know, the video about the quick connect hose. Then right after I got out of the shop for that, I picked up the trailer, and it needed a tire and 2 lights, and I'm so tired I can't remember. I think that was it. But I asked them to check the reefer out for me too. Well, and I told them to grease the landing gear. And I told them to check the reefer. I wanted to make sure the reefer was good. Well, I had so much going on and everything else, and they were pretty busy. So I got everything else but the reefer. Oh, here they come. Oh no, they're not coming to me. Okay. So I went and picked up my first load, hauling reefer. It was mixed fruit, set at 48. That's what I've been doing all day, trying to, you know, get the load and everything like that. And of course I had to do a trailer wash, and I went ahead and I washed the outside and washed the truck, because it's been, you know, since I've had it, I haven't washed it yet. And that's the first wash, so I just figured I'd just get it all done at once and everything. Yeah, well, I was over there getting my load, and the reefer started messing up. It came back on, and it's been coming back on, but it's saying alternator. So I don't know if it's the alternator, the belts, I don't know. And I don't know if Love's does, you know, what all they do here. There's a, what is it called, Thermo King or whatever for the reefer down the road over here, but they don't open until 8 o'clock in the morning. And the people that I got this load from, apparently, I don't know. I really don't think they know, whoever's doing it, much about this, because I'm over here. Well, I was in Laredo, and I had to go to Far, Texas to get loaded. That's about 150 miles away. And then, you know, paperwork and everything like that, it was taking them forever to get all that stuff done and everything like that. And the lady that I'm working with, she was handling, you know, filling out her carrier packet and everything like that. So I was like, well, I'm just going to go ahead and head that way and everything like that. Good thing I did, because they wanted me to be there at 7, and I got there an hour early. I got there at 6, but they kept calling me to the shipper. They kept calling me and everything like that. When are you going to be here? And I wasn't supposed to be there till 7, and they just kept bugging me. And I'm sorry, I was already irritated. I've been irritated all day today, and I've been trying not to be that way. I mean, I know this is the way it is, but anyways, I just don't call me. I mean, I'm trying to focus on traffic and people around me and everything else. My truck, if it's doing good, you know, all that stuff, I'm focusing on that. I'm not focusing on this phone all day long. I mean, they don't realize that, and they don't think about those things. They're sitting in the office. They're not driving down the road. I'm driving down the road with a dang, you know, before I even put anything on it. What, it's probably like, with the trailer and the truck, is what, like 20 something thousand pounds or something like that. Anyways, I'm tired. Yeah, don't be bugging me. Because the shipper was calling me, and then those people called me, and then my carrier, was kind of messaging me and everything, what she was doing, which, I know she was busy because she's a nurse. I don't know what hours she works. Nurses, because my mom was a nurse, and then I was a medical assistant and everything before I became a truck driver. Nurses usually either work 12-hour shifts or, 8-hour shifts, but it's 2 to 10, 6 to 2, 10 to 6. Okay, well, I should have said that different, but anyways. 6 to 2, 2 to 10, or 10 to 6, or usually do 6 to 6. And so, I don't know what she works. I mean, I've kind of asked her before, or kind of mentioned, I don't know if you're at work or whatever, but she's never told me if she's at work or not. So, I don't like bugging her, but I mean, hey, she wanted to start a trucking business, so, it kind of comes with it. So, yeah, I'm over here again. So, any of my best advice for everybody. Oh, and this is another thing I was thinking about this too. Owner operators that want to dispatch themselves and everything like that. I think if you have somebody at home and you give them all your information, and if you trust them to have your debit cards, your bank account numbers, your whatever, I'm really thinking that it would be good to have somebody. I feel like, and I'm going to tell you from what I've been doing here lately, dispatching and doing all this stuff and everything like that. I really think it would be good. Set you up a good TMS system. We're using Trucking Office. Okay? It's really, really good. When you first start with it, when I first started with it, I was like, oh man, how do you do it? Anyways, it didn't take long. It took like a week. I caught on. I figured it out. So get you a good TMS system that somebody else can use, and give them all your, your business, your owner, your carrier information, your MC number, all that stuff. And, so that way they have everything to fill out the carrier packets for you. So you can find your own load and all that kind of stuff, and while you're driving to go get the load or whatever, what have you, or maybe you want to go get you something to eat first, or take you a shower or whatever, then they could be filling out your stuff and sending it back. But stress this. It is very important to get it back as soon as possible. Poor lady, that I'm working with, she don't understand these things, and we've lost. I had it right there. It was actually paying, I don't remember how much it was, but it was like $500 more than what it usually would go for, or something like that. And I had it all lined up and everything like that, and I was like, okay, and I sent all the stuff to her, and I'm like, okay, call them. I mean, not call them, but they're gonna email you, because I gave them her email. They're going to email you a carrier packet, fill it out, and all that stuff, send it back to them. Well, when they say they want it, and then it's a good load like that and everything like that, and it's a Friday, everybody's trying to get loads and everything like that. Hurry and get it done. But I can't say nothing about her, because this is all new to her. But even if you're new, this is the thing right here. They're not gonna wait all day for you. They are, especially if it's Friday and they're trying to get these loads moved, and like this one right here, I noticed it on the board the last, let's see, Friday, Thursday, Wednesday I saw it on the board. and then they just, put it up or whatever. And today, it was supposed to be picked up today. So, they're trying to get it moved. And the longer it sits on the board, the easier, the better it is for you to get a better rate on it. Yeah. So, but I think that would help a lot. If you just work on, have an email set up that they can look at or whatever, and you call them, tell them, hey, okay, they're fixing to send this to you, fixing to send that, get it, sent to them real quick, right away, because when you first start as an owner operator, when you first, I don't know how long you've been trucking, or if you maybe did it for a year or something, and now you want to do owner operator, whatever. I don't know. But this is the most important. I mean, you got to get all these good loads and everything like that. You got to be quick about it, especially if it's already gone up and it's Friday. Yeah, you got to be quick about it. So, she took too long, and I called them, and, she had already sent it to them, and they're like, oh, it's already gone. Oh, okay. And then another thing is TQL. We've already done a load with them and everything like that. I wasn't going to say it, but here you go. That trailer was from them. Which I don't blame the broker or nothing like that. It's sight unseen, or they didn't see it, just like I didn't see it, so they didn't know. And then apparently the customer didn't know anything about that either. They were selling the trailer, or they were helping somebody to sell the trailer. So, anyways, they didn't know about it. So beware, if it's a trailer or something like that, you better tell them, hey, does this need to be on a flatbed? Is it drivable? Does it have everything that it needs? I'm sorry, but I figured that out the hard way. So please don't. Yeah, so just know, okay, so you can be finding, you can look for your loads yourself and have somebody else fill out your carrier packets if you got somebody at home or whatever that can do it. Your wife, your kids. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't know if I trust my kids. I mean, I don't know. Kids today, they're just like something else. I just want anyways. I'll leave it alone. Yeah, if I would have acted like any of the kids that act the way they act today, they would be telling me to go pick my switch, go find my switch off there. And I learned a long time ago, get the small ones. Yeah. So I don't know how many of y'all been out there like that, but and that's what it says in the Bible too. Spare the rod, spoil the child. In other words, that doesn't mean spoil your children. That means if you spare the rod, if you don't discipline them and you don't teach them, you're spoiling them. That's what it means. Okay. Today I'm just on it. I'm on it. I think that's it. But whenever I figure out, my reefer's going right now. I mean, as long as I cut it back on, but it's going off on its own. So it hasn't. It went up 1 degree more than what it's supposed to have been. I don't know if that's gonna affect anything. I don't know. Like I said, I knew about reefer because my uncle did reefer, but I mean, as far as me, I mean, I did it a couple times, but that was with the guy I was with and everything. teaming, which, I mean, we're still, it's a long story. He can't drive right now. So I'm doing it by myself right now. But, yeah, we did it together and everything like that, but, he mainly did all that, you know, to mess with it and everything like that, which, I mean, I get the drift of it and everything like that. I know, I mean, it's not that hard. Set the temperatures and all that stuff. I just worry about, are they gonna say anything about it going off, or, you know, whatever, what have you. But okay, this is really long, and I guess all my videos for right now, because I've been going through so much, are gonna be long. Sorry. I've just been trying to tell y'all what's been going on. I told the guy the other day at Love's, I said, yep, Love's just loves me right now. I've been pretty much every day at the Love shop. So, that too, you know, make sure, you know, it's not, you don't just get a truck and then it's going to be, you know, even the best, you're going to have some issues. Especially you get a trailer and you're adding, oh, I can't even think right now. You know, all those tires on top of the tires that are already on the truck. You're adding, you know, now, especially you get a reefer, you're adding another, it's got, you know, batteries on it, it's got an alternator on it, it's got, you got to change the oil, you got to check the oil and all that stuff. I mean, you're adding more cost, which you can make more with reefer, but you better have some money. That's all I gotta say. And I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I already know how much she paid for her reefer, because I picked it up and they gave me the stuff. So if you're looking for a good reefer, you know, well, I don't say good because, you know, it's as is. I mean, everything looks good on it. It's pretty decent shape. The inside's pretty decent shape. Everything else. Just so happens we're gonna have probably an alternator, or the belts are too loose or something or whatever. You're gonna have little issues because it's as is. But it was 15. That's all it was. Well, I mean, I don't want to say it like all it was. It's like no. I mean, that's a lot of money for me. That's a lot of money. But it was in Laredo. I don't know the name of the place. I can't think of it right now. I'll probably, if anybody asks me, I've got papers and everything on it. But yeah, that's what it was. So, I'm not sure about the truck. I don't know what she paid on her truck or anything like that. So, but so that way they give somebody an, you know, how much it costs for a pretty decent. It was from Walmart. It was a Walmart, and this is the only thing, you know. I didn't really know that she was just going and getting one and everything. I will let you know I saw on Convoy, because we were doing some Convoy loads, so you can't, it's a roll door, it's not a swing, those swing doors. And with Convoy you have to have those swinging doors or whatever. I don't know why. I don't know what the difference is. I mean, I don't understand it, but maybe some places you can't. I don't know. Because I did roll doors. I used to go to Lowe's, the Lowe's stores and stuff like that, and drop off loads, and that's what they had. They were using those roll doors or whatever. So that kind of put us out of doing Convoy, because now we have a roll door or whatever, reefer. I don't know. So I guess just check those out too and make sure. But I'm gonna let you know that Convoy says it has to be swinging doors. I can't think of anything else right now. I'm gonna cut it because I already know I made it too long. It's 20 minutes. If you have any questions, if you like it, hit the subscribe button, hit like, and I'll talk to y'all later.